How's it going, bros? My name is Tyler. I'm with the VR Brotherhood, and today we're going to be taking a look at the official Oculus Rift support for Star Citizen. So let's jump in. Okay, so this is the deluxe hangar. You might notice there's some shadow issues. I only have that when the Oculus is on. I don't get those issues on the monitor. This is still a very early build. I'm just happy they rolled it out to us so early. But yeah, I do notice there's some shadow issues. Also, you might notice on the far left of the left eye, there's a bit of a mirroring effect, and you get the same on the far right of the right eye. So to fix that, I just get my Oculus pulled out as far as it'll go, and that kind of shortens your field of view enough that you don't notice it. But I mean, the head tracking works really well. I know that on episode 58 of the Wingman's hangar, they were talking about a slight latency they're getting with the Cry engine. I believe they were saying like they were testing at 40 milliseconds or something, but I mean, to be honest, it's nothing noticeable. I mean, I can hold a decent frame rate, and the lag is not really perceivable. I mean, maybe if you turn your head really fast, it would appear a little slightly slower or slightly delayed, but you know, definitely nothing that would prevent the experience from being completely epic. So that's my Freelancer. That was the first ship that I picked up, mainly for exploration. Since then, I have got a Constellation, which is this awesome ship. The sense of scale with the Oculus is just unlike anything else. Looking up at these ships is wicked. Really, really cool. Then there's obviously the firing range to test out the weapons. I've also got a little derby course over there. You can see the ramps. That came with this little buggy. But yeah, like this looks wicked on the Rift. Oh man, like to see a holo table like this in front of you is really cool. The stereoscopic stuff with the Rift, it isn't in the final stages by any means. It's still very early. I did try and play around with the settings, but it seems like the ones they have are definitely the best. If you need any help setting up your Oculus with Star Citizen, I'll put a link in the description to our forums, and on there, you know, we'll have instructions on what you have to do. You have to create a user.cfg file and put a couple lines of code in it, but it's definitely nothing too tricky. And you know, we're trying to explore different console commands or script that you can put in to adjust some of the settings, but at this point it doesn't appear that they're having much effect. I have a feeling that the devs kind of wanted to you know, obviously have it their way and kind of update it as they you know, get better settings. Oh no, that was strange. A bug fell through the floor. But yeah, I originally wasn't too fond of the deluxe hangar. I liked my business hangar that I originally had, but it definitely has grown on me. I'm really liking it, and I'm planning on getting a one-seater fighter for the dogfight module. I believe it'll go in those cubby holes to the side there. So that'll be nice. I'm not sure which one I want to get yet, but I definitely want to have you know, something. I mean, the Freelancer's a two-seater ship, and the Constellation's a four, so those both won't be ready on the first release. Yeah, like the sense of scale like that. What the fuck? Huh, that's never happened before. Let's see if that happens again. Yeah, I mean, obviously things are a little buggy. I noticed that sometimes if I turn my head off to the side, it's almost as if it forces a slight roll. There we go. Yeah, it's almost as if it forces a slight roll, which is kind of strange. You really notice it when you're looking out over the railing. And you look from left to right, like to look down at the constellation there. I feel like there's a slight roll built in, but I mean, all in all, it is fairly accurate. Where you move your head, it does display. Yeah, and I mean, it looks fantastic. Everything looks awesome. The menus still need to be done with the stereoscopic 3D, and like when you approach something and it says use, you know, for me, they're not lined up. I'm not getting a 3D menu or anything. I see two separate use buttons. But yeah, all in all, this is wicked. I can't believe they've rolled it out this early. This gives me hope that it'll be really good for the dogfight module. I mean, if they're rolling it out already, they're going to get some feedback from people and make some changes, and that means when, you know, the first time we get in our ships and we're able to fly them, they will be Oculus ready. That's really exciting. Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, even in the early stages, that is epic. I can't wait for the dogfight module. If you guys love Star Citizen or love the Oculus Rift, make sure to check out our forums at VRBrotherhood.com. I'll put a link in the description. We also do Star Citizen giveaways every week, and we plan on continuing that right up until the launch of the dogfight module. So at this point, we're giving away $75 of Star Citizen gift cards away every Sunday. Anybody can enter. All you have to do is go to our forums and post your Star Citizen handle on the giveaway thread. So if you're interested in that, definitely check us out. And hope you bros enjoy the video. Like always, until next time, cheers. The trail of particles from it's pretty crazy. The sound that this orb is giving off with the surround sound headphones is wild.